I can't stand it. I can't play standard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play some green-white Tron. White-green Tron. Are you guys ready? Testing for GP Denver. Green-white Tron.
Now put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up.
10x42, thank you very much for the new subscription. Really appreciate it. You know, honestly, these last two slices, I don't have to eat them. This is a actually, no, I think I should mulligan this. Oh yeah, this hand's great. I don't need to eat this. I don't need to eat you. Mmm. Do I want that? I guess in the dark it's not bad. It's another payoff card. I like how Relic does nothing. Well, I can Relic pop next turn. That's what I'm gonna do. No Narcomoeba. Woo! No Narcomoeba! Yes! Wow, this entire deck is foil. Boom. All right, fifth slice. Everybody knows fifth slice is the charm. We got so lucky there. We got so lucky there. Woo! That was good. That was very solid. My opponent's pretty dead here. Yeah. Skill game. Skill game. All right. How do we sideboard here? Well, let's board and rest in peace. Path to Exile is pretty bad. World Breaker is also not great. Do I want Thragtusk? I mean, I guess Path is fine. But I don't think Warping Whale is particularly good. Well, Path, you can exile Prized Amalgams. I don't like cutting out too many of my heavy hitters. I already cut the World Breakers. I mean, I guess I can go down to one Ulamog. Maybe. I don't know. Is this fine? Yes, Paul, it is. Okay, well, that's all I needed. What is Warping Whale for on the draw? Oh wait, no. I should have mulliganed this hand. I mean, the hand is okay, but against this specific deck, like this hand is probably too slow. I should probably mulligan into a hate card. I just kept this on like instinctively. So I'm gonna play this to like give me a better chance of maybe drawing a hate card next turn. Oh god, we're so dead. Bring in Warping? Okay. Would you take out Path to Exile then? I mean, Karn's also pretty bad. Am I supposed to board out Karns? Is Karn... Maybe World Breaker is better than Karn, actually. Right? Because World Breaker is just giant, so nothing attacks through it. I mean, yeah, this Karn is kind of embarrassing. I should have done green, whatever. If I don't die next turn, we might be okay. Well, I guess I need to not die in 2 turns. Yeah, this was a horrible keep. I'm gonna just get browned. It's too hard to like empty out your hand, Wormologist. That's the problem. Yeah, this hand is garbage. I should have mulliganed. Well, I do get to see some of the sideboard cards that they might bring in. Currently, I see 0 Nature's Claims, but it is nice to know whether or not my opponent has hate. I mean, do you like Path to Exile as well? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So I'm dead this game. I just want to see like one more dredge. All right, not actually seeing a whole lot of hate. Lagarino. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board here. So people like... Go down to 1 Karn. Keep World Breaker, I guess? It's so loose, though. Do you like Ulamog? I don't know. Trying to figure out... Like, I don't want to cut all my threats. That's the problem with cutting the Karns. I don't know how many paths I want. I'm assuming you want Oblivion Stone. Just to sweep the board and then, like, play Rest in Peace or something. I mean, I need to find something to win with. Blessed Alliance is awful. I'm not going to board that in. I'm going to try no path. We'll see how it goes. This hand is very poor.
Again?
So let's mulligan. I guess I'll keep this. I don't really, like, I don't get it. Like, path is okay. The thing is, if they're going off, they're going to get, like, a bunch of dudes on the board. Having that one path, I don't think is going to, like, change much. Rest in Peace does nothing? What the hell? Alright. I'm just setting up for the fastest Tron, so like turn 3, maybe I can play something. I could have bottomed that. But like, now I have the chance of playing like turn 3 Wormcoil Engine. Just do this and pass. Okay, Nature's Claim. Alright, well, I'll take a card here. Does my opponent not have a land? They have to have a land. Yeah, 100% have a land. I mean, should I have gone to 5? Like, this is a hand that just got me Tron, you know? Now I need to draw Ugin. Need to draw Ugin. I guess Oblivion Stone is like a fog. No, I've seen some decks that play Bajuka Bog in the sideboard. What basic did they play in their deck? I mean, I'm trying to just thin out my deck here. What land should I get here? I have more than enough mana sources, right? Do I get the basic forest if I draw World Breaker? I don't take damage. I don't think I want... Oh, it plays Mountain? Okay, that's not good. Okay, I mean, I can just get Tower if I draw... Yeah, I'll get Tower because I might draw Ulamog. Alright. Come on! Okay. Slow roll time here. It's time to roll it slow! Okay, here. I'm covering. Come on! No headset punts! Ooh, it's a spell. Okay, okay. Okay. That's not nothing. All right. Okay. Oh, also another spell. Warping Whale. Okay, I can Warping Whale Bloodghast. Question is, what do I play next? What do I play? Do I play Sanctum of Ugin here? Or do I play Razorbridge Thicket? I think I play Thicket to minimize the damage I take. That way if I draw like Ancient Stirrings or something. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, it's a spell. Oh, Chromatic Star. Okay. Okay. The redraws. Let's go green. Come on. It's a spell. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. That's a land. Damn it! Alright, alright. Unreal. Unreal. I have one more turn. I have one more turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, please, deck. Please, deck. One time. Oh my god. That was a good draw. Wait, why didn't they do that earlier? If they hit... Well, no, maybe not. Okay, now we're super dead. Now we're super... We need to draw Ugin now. We're so dead. That was a good. Okay, I'm not even slower on myself. Can I get Spellskite? No, I don't have Spellskite in my deck. Search live for colorless creature card. If I didn't play Razorbird's thinking and played something else. The Burly Man, thank you very much for the subscription using Twitch Prime. Ah, that sucked. That stunk. Yeah, I was super dead that game. Yeah. I mean, I think Razorverge was still correct. Just like, again, if I draw like Ancient Stirrings, I don't want to take damage. But I don't know. Man, I should have mulliganed that game 2. That opener was just not good enough. I think the matchup is fine. I just messed up. Twibs. This person's on Tron, I think. Yeah. This person's on green-white Tron. Why does he say Lantern's a raid boss? Does he not know that it's a good matchup for him? Yeah, but Lantern is a good matchup for Tron. So why is that the raid boss? Oh, he's saying Tron is the raid boss. Got it. He's the raid boss. I get it. I get it. He said that I'm... Okay, I got it. I got it. I'm just a little slow. Tron land? I'm very slow. If you were wondering. If you're wondering, I'm insanely lucky. Oh, man. That is great. Just classic Tron things. How does it taste? How does it taste? So what I was going to do was fetch for a Ghost Quarter. Alright, I was going to fetch for a Ghost Quarter. That's what I was going to do. Okay, hold on. So I gotta figure out how many of these cards I want. Also, Ugin is like medium. Do I want Warping Well? There's like so few spells. Direct Test sucks. So how many of these cards do I guess I just keep Ugin just because. What am I whaling? Sylvan Scrying? Nature's Claim seems bad too. I mean, this might be one of the best options. It just cycles. Oblivion Stone kills Planeswalkers. And once it gets to this point, I feel like it's just bad for... It's just bad for me anyways. Do you really want Warping Whale here? Over like something that cycles? There's only 8 targets for Warping Whale. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. I'm on the draw. How often am I whaling Stirrings? I think I'd rather just cycle. I don't know. I can whale... They're not going to keep in Spellskite. Claim is more reasonable. Or I could keep in 2 Path, but I don't think Path is very good either. Well, I have space for 4 cards. Why not play Claim? Well... Alright. No, Direct Test just gets outclassed by everything. Spellskite stays in just for card. Alright, alright. I'll keep in 2 Claims and 2 Paths. Alright. We'll mix it up. Well, it's not like I'll be happy if I had Nature's Claim or Path Exile in my opener. Nature's Claim is to get super lucky. Where like you're just like I'm gonna mice. I'm gonna get Expedition Map with my green source. Okay, okay, safe. Safe. So how likely is it that they have Urza's Mine? I guess they can Sylvan Scrying for it, but they probably would have done that this turn. So I have an interesting decision here. I can either Expedition Map for a green source, so I can cast Sylvan Scrying, or I can just get another Ghost Quarter. I mean, I'm obviously Expedition Mapping here. I'm just not sure what I want to do with it. Because if I ghost quarter my opponent and don't draw a land, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I feel like I should get a land. You like getting ghost quarter? You know what I can do? I can get a ghost quarter. If my opponent casts a search effect, then I can use it. Then I could ghost quarter myself if worst case scenario. Alright, I'll get a ghost quarter. No. I think this is fine. Unless my opponent has natural Urza's Mine. Okay, so now I have... Yeah, I can't afford to get Tron this turn. Yep. I mean, I need to sack it here, I think. I can't have my opponent just... I have to do it now. It's not a good spot to be in, but, I mean, it's better just being Dobbs. This is also interesting. Do I keep this? You know what I mean? Or do I just fetch a green and try to get lucky? I'm just falling slower and I'm falling more and more behind. I think I just have to try to get lucky. All right, Dobbs, super Dobbs. I don't know. I just felt like my opponent's just getting so far ahead on mana that I needed to rock it, but now it sucks. My opponent found a lot of ways to search too. Yeah, now we're dead. Well, I guess we don't know what's in our opponent's hand. We tried, folks. I don't think I want Path. I think I just go 2 Nature's Claims, 2 Relics. I think cycling is still just better than anything else. Like, we have Karn and Ulamog. Exile Wormcoil. All right, here we go. When you're on the draw, like the way this match plays out is first person to Karn generally wins, which is why if you're on the draw, I was trying to prevent my opponent from getting it off. They got towered. They're just going for Tron. Yeah. I'll just let my opponent concede here if they want. Turn 3 card. Oh man, I gotta stretch a little after that one because that was a really hard fought victory, you know? Like, it took a lot of skill for me to pull that off. Green-white Tron, ladies and gentlemen. Green-white Tron. Skill game. Skill game. That's why you guys watch me, right? You guys want to improve at the game of Magic. And what better way to do that than watching a master at work. Did I win the die roll? Yes.
Now put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Viler,
thank you very much for the subscription using Twitch Prime. Really do appreciate it. I'm going to mulligan this hand. It's a little slow. If I had one more land, maybe. Ooh, this is also bad. I'm mulligan this too. Is Green White Tron a little less stressful than... Well, like with Tron, it's like something you just lose or you win. 18 months, wow! Wowie zowie, look at all these resubs, and I got free pizza? God. Oh! That's a keep. I do not want Ghost Quarter. My opponent kept 7. What's it like? You know? What's it like to just keep a 7-card hand? Tron is basically the Marvel... No. Oliver, you gotta give Tron more credit than that. Tron is way better than the Marvel deck. Oh god. Affinity is not what we want to see. We do not have access to Pyroclasm. Oh, but we got a turn 3... Is turn 3 Karn even gonna be good enough here? I don't think it will be. Cranial plating. I'm waiting. Worth. Dude, I don't even care about your life gain. Yeah, this is the matchup where you want to be red. Feels bad. This card is just... What am I... I'm just killing cranial plating. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this, alright? I can just get Forest. And then World Breaker. And take how much next turn? No. This prevents a lot of damage. And my opponent has to attack Karn with a bunch of those, so like that kind of taxes what they're gonna do next turn. Alright, 7 mana disenchant. You know what? Actually it's just 3 mana disenchant. You know what this is? This is a lightning helix. But like, you know, like an Oblivion Ring I don't know, man. It's like a Vindicate helix. It's not bad. It's not even disenchant. I'm preventing 3 damage to my face. It's a disenchant helix. And they're gonna have to attack me with the Nexus to get through. Or not. Or this is another cranial plating. Oh, see? Karn's good! Galvanic Blast. Shizzle. That gave me 4 life. Easy game. Wow, this matchup is abysmal. Why am I playing this deck? That was Dees. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that was Dees. Let's tap this for green. Who? What about another one? All right, let's get this overseer. Look at how does my opponent beat a 5/7 reach? Huh? How? And we Expedition map for Sanctum of Ugin, then we play Karn. Oh, we're doing it! Slowly but surely. Oh, God. Now Ugin's not good. I can just get Ulamog. Oh no. No, never mind. I can't even cast Ulamog. We got there because we complained. Moral of the story: complain more. This is why you play Tron, to tilt people. You're just like, you wouldn't believe it. Turn 3 card. He had no cards in hand. Ulamog. You wouldn't believe what happened. What should I get off the Sanctum? Maybe Ulamog? I think my opponent conceded. No. I can get Ulamog, or I can get... Oh, I can't get Ugin. I can't... Should I get Wormquill Engine? Yeah, whatever. I'll just get Ulamog. I can't get Ugin. You can only get creature. Whoa. Well, Worldbreaker, I don't have any green sources. I should just get 4 Karns. Can't do that though. You can only get creature with Sanctum of Ugin. That's a dead Karn. God, so unlucky. I bet my opponent wishes he had a dispatch right now. Mold of 5, no big deal. I love how the Karn Father is good for you. I also love it. Let's board out Ugin, as it is quite bad. Let's bring in... Okay, Nature's Claim. This is not good, right? Yeah. Warping Will is very medium. Ooh, I can bring in another Ghost Quarter. Seems fine. And Blessed Alliance seems pretty bad. Because they can just sack like Mem Knights and stuff. You guys like Warping Whale? Just because it kills Steel Overseer? Okay. I'll go with the Overseer. I'll go with Warping Whale. We can probably shave Karn. I mean, we drew a bunch of them in the last game, but we can still probably shave it. I don't like Thragtusk too much. Why is I mean, everything flies. Thragtusk is pretty mediocre. Steel Overseer definitely coming out. Well, they're going to board out Galvanic Blast first. I mean, I brought in a Ghost Quarter. I can take out a land. I can take out Forest. Okay, that might be greedy. Shave a land. I don't know what land to cut, though. Maybe I just don't need the second Ghost Quarter. That's fine. No, I think I'm gonna keep them. I took out like 2 Ugins and a Karn already. You know, you don't cut O-Stone. It's one of the best cards in the matchup. Oblivion Stone is literally it's the best card. If you just cast Oblivion Stone, Shatterstorm. Cut all your towers. These. God. What do you guys think about this? All I have is a Nature's Claim. Why does it? Because you don't want to take damage off your lands. I'm thinking about shipping this. Cardfather, thank you very much for the cheer. Let's ship this. Alright, I'll keep this. This hand's great. This hand is great! That was a Snulligan. I'm not gonna lie. That was a Snulligan. No lands. My opponent has no lands in hand. Mox Opal, though. Or not? Thought they had a Mox Opal. No? Nothing? Okay. I actually think I get Razor Verge Thicket. What do you guys think? Should I get Razor Verge Thicket here? Yeah, I'm gonna get Razor Verge Thicket. I just want to cast spells. Yeah. So the plan here, yeah, is to cast Scrying next turn. This way I can just cast all my spells. I go Scrying and then I do my shenanigans. Unless my opponent plays something I have to kill this turn. Like if they play like a Cranial Plating, you know. Thoughtseize. Ooh. I considered killing Springleaf Drum, but I needed my green mana. Does my opponent take Sylvan Scrying here? Does my opponent take Sylvan Scrying here? Probably. I don't think you can beat Oblivion Stone. Oh, they can also take Oblivion Stone, but I have 2 pieces of interaction in my hand. It's not over. I have a lot of good draws. We're playing Tron. This is a hard Thoughtseize. I mean, our hand is pretty good. Okay, took O Stone. The thing is, we can Ancient Strings for a lot of good stuff. With or without plan, thank you very much for the 4-month resubscription. Much appreciations. All right, let's figure out what we want to do here. We drew the star now. I'm almost tempted to just like kill 2 things. Is that bad? I mean, my opponent only has 2 cards in hand. Is it that bad for me to play Chromatic Star, play Razor Verge Thicket, and Nature's Claim Path to Exile this turn? Because I have nothing. Then I can Sylvan Scrying into Tron and then Stirrings for something. I think I want to do that. First things first, Crack Star? No, I wait for my opponent to attack. This plays really bad if my opponent gets a second thought. I mean, that if my opponent has a second Thoughtseize, that's just bad for me in general, right? Like, but yeah, I suppose you're right. Path claim the Ravager. Well, my opponent's attacking with Nexus here. Claim Ravager? Don't I want to path the Ravager? See if my opponent wants to sack or not. If he puts counters on the land, we definitely kill the land, yes. Yeah. It's likely that they're going to sack. I mean, they might need the mountain. I don't know. Yeah. They have to choose. Do they want to buff up a creature or sack? I mean, to be fair, my opponent does know that I have a Nature's Claim, so they might just get the mountain. Yeah, but keeping mana up, God with the Shotgun, is better if they have like cranial plating, and I want to Nature's Claim that instead. If you're saying that I should have used 2 removal spells, or are you talking about just Path on Arcbound Ravager? If I wanted the Path on Arcbound Ravager, I didn't want to give them access to a mana on their turn. So if my opponent double activates Inkmoth Nexus, should I kill Signal Pest? I'm on 2 poison. I mean, I guess I'll have a little more information here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can play Ulamog next turn, which might change things. So now if I kill Inkmoth and then kill 2 more Inkmoths, does my opponent put on enough pressure? Or, hold on, let me think. If I Nature's Claim Signal Pest, I take 3. Or I take 2 poison and a Vault Scourge. Yeah, but do I need to? Like, the question is, do I still want to kill Signal Pest to lower the overall damage that I take? Because I don't know if I'm going to die to poison. If I kill Signal Pest, I still take the same amount of poison. 2. And then I play Ulamog. I guess getting rid of the Inkmoths makes it so that... Do I just want to kill all the Inkmoths? Alright, fine. I'm not 100% on this. I'm not 100% on this. Can I possibly lose it? Yeah, sure. My opponent can just kill me with all the other flyers. Yeah, shutting my opponent off of mana is partially the reason why. Because if I kill both of the Inkmoths, it's really hard for my opponent to like cranial plating attack me. So my opponent gets it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope this was the right play. I mean, I get to Ancient Stirrings next turn too. Looks like my opponent just concede. No, never mind. Yeah, but if my opponent plays like another flyer this turn, then I'm in trouble, right? Whereas if I kill the signal, I don't know. It's close. Wow. What are these texts? Am I getting texts or what's going on? Come on! This is insane. I looked at how many cards? Like 9 cards there and it was all blanks? Man. That's unreal. If my opponent Galvanic Blast me, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not cracking map because I have a higher chance of drawing. I just... Oh my god. That's a tilt. I could have played that better. Thought I should kill the Signal Pests. Thought I should kill Signal Pest. Wow, I can't believe I lost that one. That was... We threw that one away. We definitely threw that one away. Should have mapped for Ghost Court, didn't matter. They were just going to Galvanic Blast me. Instead of the top deck blast, I wanted to have a higher chance of drawing a relevant threat. And I cast Ancient Stirrings and put 4 bad cards to the bottom. If I map for a land first, you likely get to... Come on, get out of here. All right. Yeah, what if I split it, though? So I take a little bit less damage. You know what I mean? Like, take a little bit more poison. Because if I find Ghost Quarter, I can kill Inkbot Nexus too. Don't blood moon me, bro. I should have sacked Chromatic Star for green first. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I should have sacked first. Oh no, it didn't matter. I need all my mana. So I lose Expedition Map, but I get to kill all of these. That seems worth. Yeah, I know. I know I lose Expedition Map, but my opponent loses Glimmer Void here too. My opponent has one card in hand. These. Alright, my opponent on the poison plan. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. It's not bad. By the way, see? Razor Verge Thicket versus Brushland there. I'm not sure what's correct. I like, yeah. At this point, yeah, the way we lose is through poison damage because we have the Wormcoil engine, so I'm just going to kill the Nexuses. Nexi? I don't know. Canopies, I don't want to take damage. Oh, no, 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 no! Yeah. And it's got reach. Busted. Yes! Take that, Affinity. 7 mana, 5/7 acidic slime. Too strong. Too strong. No land for you. My opponent giving it the college effort or something. I mean, it still kills them. No lands for you. All right, 2-1, 2-1. Beat Affinity. That's lucky. That's lucky. We're a pretty decent dog to Affinity, I think. I would say that Affinity is likely favored. Depends how lucky I am with Tron, obviously, but I would say that it's like 65-35 for Affinity. Does that seem reasonable? Like, Affinity's good draws. Affinity more consistently kills me. I mean, I do have Nature's Claim and Path to Exiles as interaction, and Warping Whale. I don't know. Maybe it's 60-40 Affinity. Like, Affinity, you definitely want to be on the Affinity side. Why would I want Stony Silence in my deck with Oblivion Stones, Chromatic Star, Expedition Map, Chromatic Sphere? Do not want Stony Silence. Secure the Wastes? Don't need. If Secure the Wastes made flyers, I would consider that. I considered Engineered Explosives, but being able to, like, not being able to play explosives for 1 on turn 1 on a regular basis is pretty bad. 55-60. That's 115%. That doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, 60-40 sounds about right. I mean, they're a pretty big favorite game 1. But they only have like 2 Thoughtseizes on the sideboard. They don't really have too much. Like 2 Thoughtseizes and like maybe Stubborn Denial and like a Blood Moon maybe. I don't know. But Blood Moon hurts them too. This hand is atrocious. All right. We just need a boom boom. Give me a boom boom. Daddy want a boom? Okay, I'll keep that. That's going to be generally good against most of the decks that we will see. Oh no. I hope it's not what I think it is. Is it time for some Tron? Don't infect me, bro! Okay, that's good. That's Bant Eldrazi, I think. Or I guess it could be the Spirits deck too. It's a Spirit deck. Okay. Should I save my expedition map? I can take some damage here. Probably getting a brush land off of this. Whew, that pressure though. I mean, my opponent has to have Collected Company here. Why can't I get an Eye of Ugin? You know what I mean? How good would Eye of Ugin be here? Nebelgast Herald. You know the one awkward thing is if they do have collected company, they can like company and find Selfless Spirit, and that is kind of a beating. Why did my opponent counter my expedition map? I mean, at some point I will draw a threat, right? At some point. I don't know when. I guess I just want a bunch of colored mana. I don't want to get forest because they can path to exile my creatures. I'm not going to draw like Tom Ross if I don't dress like Tom Ross. Fair. I mean, I can't really argue that, so. Oh my god, give me a threat, please. Ulamog. Okay. That's a start. That's what I'm talking about. I can't use my O-Stone then. That's the problem. Right? I cannot use my Oblivion Stone. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do I die? I'm just gonna get a tower here. So if my opponent plays company here, I can, if my opponent finds Selfless Spirit specifically, I can, okay, never mind. Well, I can Karn a land to force him to company. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can play Karn plus an 8-drop. Like World Breaker or something. Play some standard with my deck? Well, give me some time. Let me figure this out first. It is great. I believe you to some degree. I mean, shouldn't I just Karn plus? Right? Just Karn plus. World Breaker. Well, I'm not going to play World Breaker. If I'm not going to play World Breaker, it's better just to Ulamog, right? No, what I'm saying is, even in this spot right here, not World Breaker, because I'm not casting the World Breaker this turn. You can't search for Ugin off Sanctum of Ugin, which is kind of weird. Okay, so this is interesting. I think I just O-Stone. I think I just O-Stone here because my opponent can company into Selfless Spirit next turn if they have it. So I lose Karn. In which case, I guess it was better to minus Karn, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it was better to get a land then. I mean, I still got a card. I still got a card out of that, so it's not too bad. But getting a land probably was better. My opponent probably has like Path Exile here. Three, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. No. Or maybe they should just call it Band Company. Wait, do they not have any other basics? Why would you sack Selfless Spirit? Don't you want a basic? Huh. What the hell just happened? Oh my god, that got copied. He doesn't need my charity. That's fair. Oh, I can target a Glowstone. You're right. You're totally right. This is probably safer, actually. No, Carney. I think Carney's better, and leaving this up is good. because I want to put like an O-Stone counter on my card. Whew. That was actually a lot closer than I thought it'd be. Mostly because we didn't draw anything, but still.
I'm gonna sleep here tonight. Alright.
Alright, Warping Whale is not... Well, let's see. Selfless Spirit, Rattle Chains. Selfless Spirit, Rattle Chains. Mana Creatures. They could have Stony Silence, so Nature's Claim is a consideration. So, let's see. Which of these do I want? Oh, all of my threats seem pretty good. Thragtusk doesn't really block anything, which is the problem. Blessed Alliance? Are they really aggressive enough where I need Blessed Alliance? I guess maybe Thragtusk is better than Wormcoil Engine. Because if they path Thragtusk, I still get value out of it. And this is still bigger than all their ground creatures. Right? Whereas Worldbreaker has Reach, which I like. I mean, I can go down to one Ulamog. Steel of the God. Well, Steel of the Godhead's okay, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I should probably have 2 claims for Stony. I don't know if I want 3, though, because they don't have that many other enchantments. I'm debating on Blessed Alliance. Alright, that's cool. Moto! This is not reasonable. I don't like Blessed Alliance, I don't think. They have very few counters to my big things, too. Do they play Ithril? No, they do not. There's like a black-white deck that plays it, but this is far from that deck. All right. Popular messages, Paul, 15 times. Nice. Oh, God. I mean, Bolt is a better card than Path to Exile, but the way the current format, is shaping up, like Path is better in a lot of matchups. Why do people spam Paul? Dude, I don't know. Okay, I know, but I don't want to say. Well, I will say this. This hand cannot beat a Stony Silence. Turn 2. But we have a turn 4 Ugin. Wait, do we have a turn 4 Ugin? Yeah, turn 4 Ugin, yeah. And it... I did this to myself. I'm a silly goose. I did this to myself. Oh, Paul has now been spammed 40 times. Okay. Okay. All right, that's cool. I'm glad that we're a productive chat together. You know? I'm glad that this is where we're at. 21st century. Uh-huh. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. Since Y2K. Jesus Christ. Hey, you know, just think about it. Maybe a lot of you are younger, but Y2K was 16 years ago. 16 years ago! Y2K! Unreal. Hey, remember that time when I said we can't beat Stony Silence? Yeah, screw this guy. I was a teenager. Don't mention the passage of time. I am 16? Oh my god. There are 16-year-olds in the chat. That feeling when you start meeting people born in the year 2000. Oh my goodness. Molly say, thank you for the bit. Thank you for the cheer. Why you make me feel old. I'm sorry. I made myself feel old too. So this is what we like to call the nuts. The booters, as some people would say. Born in 99. Look at you. What an old timer. Born in 99. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to go 30 natural. I guess we go 3 nature's claims. The chat average age is 16. It's got to be the over, right? Because think about it this way. Look at the range, right? You're not going to have any like 10-year-olds watch this stream, right? I think the youngest viewer generally, right? Like is like 12, right? So that's like minus 4 years of 16. But like there's 40-year-olds that are watching this right now. Right? So that kind of skews the average. I would say the average age is like 22. Something like that. I'm gonna concede this game. Cannot beat this stupid in chat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a great poll. Average age of Twitch Chatterino. 10 to 16. 17 to 21, 22 to 30, 31 to 40. Should I just go 31 plus? 41 plus. 10 to 16, 17 to 21. No, I should just have all ranges actually. 10 to 20. I'll just do 10-year ranges. That makes a lot more sense. 10 to 20, or 11 to 20. 21 to 30, 31 to 40, and then anything after 41, you're just drawing dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of you old people over 41, but you know, that's just how it is. All right, here we go. There we go. Average age of Twitch Chatterino. Vote now. Got a lot of 11 to, I would guess that 21 to 30 wins. Maybe I'm wrong. My guess is 21 to 30 wins, but I am way off. It's just all 11 to 20. Ah, why 2K? Why 2K? What? Nobody voting? You guys don't like to vote? Like, let me refresh this. Maybe it's a little lagging. Oh, 21 to 30. Landslide. Landslide. And we got a lot of 31 to 40s as well. I'm 31, so I'm actually... Oh my god, I'm not even in the... I'm not in the 21 to 30 range, right? I turned 31 this year. I turned 31 this year. I am an old fart. Depression setting in right now. Oh, man. Okay, what do I sideboard here? Do I take out Swag Tusk? Sure. Do a 5-year range? It's hard, Paul. That's why we don't talk about time. Yep, all right. 21 to 30. That's what I thought. You know, somebody said 16. I feel like, you know, yeah. It makes sense. There are as many 11 to 20-year-olds as 31 to 40-year-olds. But the majority is right there, you know, 22, 23, right? Somewhere around there. What was Jesus like? Jeez. Jeez. Look, I'm just going to throw this out there. You know, there's only 7 people who voted 41 plus. I bet there are more than 7 people, and you're just not voting. Just calling you out. Feels good to be 11. Must be nice. All right, we got the natural, folks. Do I remember the dinosaurs? How many of you guys remember Pogs? Yeah. It didn't last very long. It was only like 2 years, 3 years. But it's very likely that many of you don't know what Pogs are. What else? Everybody, okay. What else is around there? Stretch Armstrong. Stretch Armstrong, that's also a thing. Poison Slammers. Dude, I got a shoebox full. Oh, those are good times. How do you feel about Shinny? I mean, they're okay, I guess. Slap bracelets. Slap bracelets were a little bit past my time. Or rather, I don't remember using slap bracelets. Oh, keep a one-lander. These. How to natural Tron? How to do? Wait, I sacked the wrong thing. Okay! Nice to play! Magic is so hard! You just give it the little pause. Wait for it. Wait for it. What? Alright, fine. To be fair, I drew it off a chromatic sphere. To be totally fair. God, this deck is so hard to play. You know what I mean? It's a really skill testing deck. And I don't recommend just picking this deck up just out of nowhere because honestly, like, it takes a while to get to this level. Oh, Reebok pumps. No. Wait. Not Reebok pumps. Are you guys ready? LA Gear. With the shoes that light up? LA Gear? Oh man, I thought I was so cool when I had those. Just run around. I remember my dad bought it for me when I was in Korea. And I would just run around in the nighttime and just flashing lights out of my feet. LA Gear. That's right. Or... Lisa would know a lot more stuff. Lisa would know a lot more. She was a lot cooler as a child than I was. Hold on. Let me think. What else? What else was cool back then? Baggy jeans. At least where I grew up, because I grew up in Los Angeles, and I remember, yeah, I did in middle school. This was in middle school. I did have jorts, but baggy jorts. Baggy FUBU jorts. I owned a pair of black baggy FUBU jorts. I did. I don't own them anymore. Oh man. I didn't roll up my jeans though, you know, like on one side. I did not do that. Did I wear a Family Guy t-shirt? I do not own any Family Guy t-shirts. Baggy jeans in the early 2000s in Denmark. You had those. What are Heelys? Hold on, let me look. What? I've never heard of Heelys. Let me see. Oh, those are like kind of like Skechers. Okay, they're like Skechers. They're like kind of like skater shoes. It looks like. Baggy plaid button. I also owned a plaid button up. Does that make me a bad person? Did I watch Daria on MTV? I've watched some episodes of Daria, of course. Oh, the Heelys are way after my time. No. Heelys are after my time. Soap shoes, yeah, that's what they're called. Heelys were banned in your grade school? What? Man, the things they do in school sometimes. Did I only button the very top button since I'm from LA? No. I didn't do that. It was just button up with my black FUBU jorts. Wait, why did I do that? I should just play Energy Strikes. Lantern Control! So Chromatic Sphere is very good in this matchup. I am not going to pop it, because this way you can get what you need at some point. We're playing against Lantern Control! You gonna mill me? You should mill yourself. Yeah. My opponent's doesn't have the lantern yet, so looking for it. Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, that didn't do anything. Did I have a Game Boy? I did. Pokemon. Obv. I'm lagging. Okay. How does Lantern beat Karn? It's very hard. All right. Let's go ahead and get the mine. I should crack it. I have the card in my hand. My opponent needs to have Thoughtseize. Red or blue Pokemon? Honestly, I don't remember. I honestly do not remember. So my opponent doesn't have Thoughtseize in hand. Found a Lantern, though. Probably going to Ruins it back? No, you probably shouldn't, actually. Okay. I see. So my opponent's going to mill me. Or, sure. Oh! Taste it! World Breaker! You gotta shuffle, buddy. You gotta shuffle. You gotta shuffle. You shouldn't do that. Oh, Ugin too? Alright. Is my opponent trying to turbo mill me? No, I'm gonna get rid of the Academy Ruins here. I'm getting rid of the Academy Ruins so that my opponent can at least buy back the Needle. I'm assuming you want the Lantern. Oh, maybe not. My opponent's desperately looking for Needle. Oh? Good beats. I wonder if I should have just gotten rid of this Path to Exile. Wait, isn't my opponent just drawing dead to, like, World Breaker? Oh, I could have actually... No, I can't have cast it last turn. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I just World Breaker the Lantern. I World Breaker the Lantern, sacking Urza's Power Plant. Okay, opponent just scooped. Restart the game for value, yeah. Alright. Glad we got paired against Lantern in the last round. Easy matchup. It's one of your best matchups. Okay. How to sideboard. Let's go Ghost Quarter Crucible. Let's take out all of the Path to Exiles. Warping Whale does nothing. Nature's Claims obviously go in. Relic is okay. Relic is okay. Wormcoil Engine is pretty bad, so I'm probably cutting that one. Yeah. Like, all the other cards do something, but I'd probably cut Wormcoil Engine. I don't think I care too much about Rest in Peace. Yeah, Wormcoil Engine is awful. Wormcoil Engine is awful. I wonder... Well, no, and Rest in Peace Crucible is pretty bad. I wonder if there's something else I can play. I need to side in Blessed Alliance to deal with... I feel like the Crane is not going to be a big issue. Shinyun Brun, thank you very much.
CFB value, CFB touchdown.
CFB touchdown. Unbelievable. You didn't mind Tron much when she started playing Blue Moon? Yes. You know what? You know, that's the thing. Blood Moon is fine against Tron, but it is not like just a game breaker. It's not like Crumble to Dust. Like, I have beaten many Blood Moons. Like, I've had Jund opponents go turn 3 Blood Moon, and like, I'm just like, alright, turn 6 Wormcoil. Or Oblivion Stone. You know what I mean? Like, Blood Moon's annoying, but you need to be like an aggressive deck with Blood Moon. If you're like a control deck with Blood Moon, it doesn't even matter. I must use the restroom. I'll be right back. Is my hand great? I feel like Crucible is like awesome to have in my opener. So I'm gonna keep this so my opponent can just never mill me. Unless they take the Crucible out of my hand. Should play Tendo Icebridge, man. Tron is not. Yeah, you don't need to ban anything for Tron. What the heck? So I kind of want the Nature's Claim. All right, what you got? What you got? No! Not the Thoughtseize! Rip Crucible of Worlds. Well, the Ling Ling, that's not necessarily true. Like, Jund is bad against Tron, but, like, Jund is also bad against Valakut. And Valakut is just going to be more popular, I think, if people want to play a Tron-style deck. They have very similar good and bad matchups. Have I gotten to troll Luis about his finally timing out a match while multi-queuing? No, but it is great. I like to take the higher road sometimes. Jund has decent percentage versus Tron. Really? I would never want to play against Tron as Jund. It is one of Jund's worst matchups. I don't see... Yeah, I don't see it. Like, Abzan at least can path to exile Wormcoil Engine. Jund, you just play Wormcoil Engine. You literally just go Wormcoil Engine, and they're like, bah! The reason why I like played other decks is because I was losing. I mean, this is when Tron was more popular, but like I just didn't want to play against Tron as Jund. That's when I discovered Splinter Twin. Whoa, that was weird. That needle looked like it was. Wait, what is going on? Are you shuffling away my Nature's Claim? Oh, okay. That's like a shuffle. Hey, getting rid of my Ancient Stirrings is a thing. Did you see that? My opponent's Pithing Needle looked like it was a Thoughtseize. It's going to be great. I'm still going to have Nature's Claim on top of my library. You just, like, that's how that works. Opponent, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but that is how Magic Online works. You shuffle my library, Nature's Claim on top. For a Tron piece. Oh, God. That's awful. I can mean, yeah. Yeah, Tron is actually 72% favored against Lantern Control. Now, I see what you're trying to say. I'm just trolling a little bit. No, I understand what he's trying to say. He's saying Tron is not as bad a matchup as you would think. That is what his point was. But I think Tron, like I would, yeah, it's a bad matchup. Simple as that. Simple. It's weird. Like I kind of don't want to play this, but kind of do. What if they have like abrupt decay? I want to be able to get some value and get a land out of it, but does that matter? But then if my opponent draws an Inquisition, can you Needle Star? Well, my Sphere's in play. That's huge. Huge. So question. On a scale of 1 to Dobbs, you are correct. Pithing Needle can technically name any card. Do I want my opponent to crane me? No. Crane's kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? I should have let them draw the crane and then done this. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. So my opponent's going to Needle. You know, actually, when that Oblivion Stone was on top, I should have cracked my Sphere. I think. Lantern's tricky to play against. Even I played the deck a ton. It's still tricky to play against. Whatever. Like my opponent has to Needle Ugin here. And then, I mean, they only generally have 3 needles, so now I can play the World Breaker. My Expedition map's getting kind of owned there. Alternatively, no, I can't do that. Yeah. What I could have done before was set it up so that I play Sanctum of Ugin. I set it up where I play Sanctum of Ugin, then play one of my large creatures. But now, what the? Jeez! You know, I know I'm gonna get like accidental world breaker my Urza's power plant. That would suck. No, I'm gonna get the one that's on Ugin. All the maps. We're ready to go exploring. So my opponent has Inventor's Fair, Glimmer Void, plus X. So they cannot Inventor's Fair for like Pithing Needle and use it this turn, which is big. I don't know what they're gonna get. Is playing Lantern and beating it like having what? I don't even. Oh! Damn! Well, yeah, I can still Ghost Quarter myself. That option is still on the table. Gotta shuffle myself. Yes! You gonna Lantern me, buddy? I can draw in response. Question is with what? I'm more likely to draw like a random mana source, I think. Like I'm more likely to draw a random colorless land. Oh wait, what am I saying? I literally have random colorless land in my graveyard. Huh. World break! Oh, come on, let me have my fun! Come on! All I wanted to do was kill your needle, draw 7 cards, play 7 permanents. Guess I'll take it. Yeah, apparently Crucible of Worlds is a thing.